Hey besties, if you're new to my channel, my name is Elsa and I'm the bestie you never knew you needed. Today on my channel I'm doing something different. Initially when I started this channel, I was like, we're going to talk, we choose to be the besties and stuff. Well, it's about that time. Today let's talk about chatting turn-offs to avoid. According to the Urban Dictionary, it defines chatting as a discussion that involves sending messages over the internet by phone or using a messaging service, etc. I will input it. According to me, my definition of chatting, I wrote down here because I wrote like that. Chatting is an extension of texting, but unlike text which are done via our device's messaging app, chatting, voice calls, video calls can be attributed to our social media platforms. And because of the status upload feature, stickers, emojis, photo uploads, friends or followers list, we get a preview on the person we're chatting with. So when you're trying to chat with someone you just met, depending on how far you want to go, it will depend on how you outline yourself. So there's a certain kind of way you want to go with someone if you just want to be friends. A certain kind of way you want to go with someone if you have an intention behind it. You know what I mean? Avoid stories that touch. I'm going to go on some points that I outlined here. Just because I'm a good friend, I don't want you to ruin a relationship that could be more or less depending on what you want. Also, I reached out to some of my friends and they told me some points that I will be making mention of. I'm not sure I'll be able to explain it the way they would have, but I hope you understand. So on my list, I wrote sending explicit pictures. If you're on Facebook, you know what I mean. You just open your message from someone you've never said hi to before, and the next thing you're seeing some kind of things. Recently I have a Facebook account that I haven't been active on, and I was like, okay, I need to boost up my social media presence and stuff, and I was just accepting all friend requests. Normally in my past Facebook experiences, I filter out people I know. I probably accept some of them. I filter out people that I would like to see more of their feed and stuff. But this time around, I was I'll accept everybody, Bad idea. I don't want to talk about what I saw because it's too traumatizing. But the point here is don't. Obviously, I blocked the guy afterwards. He might have been a good guy and had a nice personality and stuff, but let's not stay and find out. Also, you might be talking to someone for a couple of days. Okay, apart from this one, I didn't even say I. Probably we said we've talked and stuff. If I did not ask you, please don't send it. Don't send me. I don't want to see it. Don't ask me to send you too. We don't have that kind of relationship. Guys, I can go on and on about this, but let's try and avoid sending explicit pictures to people that didn't ask for it. Second on my list is planning meetups after the first conversation. You find them on all social media platforms these days. After a sort of conversation that we've not been established if we are friends or anything, when do you leave? I want to link up on meetup. Guy, I'm not on social media to link up on meetup. I don't want to link up on meetup, depending on the kind of conversations we have afterwards though. But why would I want to link up with people that I don't know? After everything happening in the whole of Nigeria and the whole world, in fact. Why? If I wanted to be meeting up people, I'd be on the streets saying hi to random strangers instead of going online to have an online relationship. You get me, right? So planning meetups, yeah, it's cool and stuff. You don't want to continue doing social media shit. How many people do you want to plan meetup with? Let's be honest. You planning meetup with me today, even if I say no, yes, you still do the same thing with someone else you're talking to tomorrow, or you already did it yesterday. So planning meetup with myself, when that's the first thing and the only thing on your mind, guy, honestly, truthfully, girl or guy, I'll stop talking to you after a while. I'll start shifting myself backwards because I feel like you have ulterior motives. So let's try and reduce that. Then thirdly on my list, attempting to video call, voice call without asking. There's a law already for even females. Before you call a female, we don't do puts together all the time. We don't want you to see us looking messed up and shit. Fine, I have friends that, regardless of how I look here, I'll pick the call. But if we don't have that kind of relationship, don't call me without asking. I even did a setting on my WhatsApp. recently. Like if you call me, it will ring on your side, but I will not see the notification. So it's better you just even ask me in advance. I'd like to call you. Then I'll be like, okay, I'll put you on the setting and stuff. Random people, like first I know you want to. I know the reason why we even do this thing is because you want to confirm if it's the same person on the picture and stuff. But please ask. Don't just go straight up and feeling entitled. You're not entitled to anything. Please, let's be guided. Voice call, video call, ask. I might not be in the right state of mind to pick up a call, but probably I'm using the text to relieve some kind of stress. So I don't want to vent or transfer whatever I'm feeling on this one. Like ending a conversation without giving a reason. Not even ending a conversation, like abandoning the conversation. We were talking here and you just go off like, no, I want to do something, no, talk to you later, no, I'm busy. Please, let's stop this. The conversation might not be the way you want it, might not be as interesting as whatever you're doing, but always give things ending. Like we can't normally when a physical conversation, you will not just walk away without saying, okay, I want to, even if it's not true, you will give a reason. So do the same thing when chatting. Although sometimes I lapse on this, but I try as much as I can to always give reasons before I end the conversation. Please, let's do this. Let's not leave people hanging. The person is doing something else too. Everybody's busy. But if they're making time for you, you give a valid reason to leave the conversation too. Last but not the least on my list, not taking hints on when to back off or when to stay. I don't know how to put this. It's about reading moods, honestly. Depending on the kind of energy the person behind the phone or screen is giving you. I feel like when you've had some certain kind of conversation with someone to an extent, you know how the person feels. If the person is giving you some kind of energy, if I know we're all psychics and stuff, you can't read their mind. You straight up ask, yo, do you need space? Do you need me to back off? Or if the person is reasonable, they'll tell you, okay, I'm going through this. I'll need space. I'm just online to be viewing status at this point. I need space. And you know when if you need to back up or I need someone to talk to. I need you to stay. You feel me? Like, let's try and take hints. If someone does not like you too, you will know, doesn't hide. Take hints, please. So I'm done going through my list. Let's go through the ones I got from some of my friends. One was, they don't like the tell me about yourself question. Honestly, me too, I don't like the question. If you have something you want to know, straight up ask. That tell me about yourself question, it sounds like an interview, honestly, and that takes me to another person's comment. She said interview like questions. They don't like those kind of questions. I don't even like have you eaten safe. I don't like the question because I don't like it. I will not ask you have you eaten. Not because I don't want to tell you what I've eaten. It's just weird. It's like today I ate rice. Okay, in the evening you ask me again. Okay, I ate noodles. Like let's not go through that. Like it's not a conversation. I don't know. I just don't like it, and I feel like there are other people that don't like it. So all this tell me about yourself questions and interview like questions. Let's minimize it. Although there are people that like all these interview like questions and need something to like boost the conversation to like free up and stuff. Most people don't like it. So let's try and notice the mood of the person we're texting. So somebody said, I don't like being asked how far when we're not close yet. I don't know how this works. I don't even ask how far to people, but take notes. Some people don't like being asked how far if you're not close yet. Somebody else said, what's up? You know that what's with sup doesn't like it. So at this point, we are not just liking anything. What do you want me to say? Hey, what's up? What's the difference? I feel like what's up is only an icebreaker. Okay, let me not judge. But somebody doesn't like what's up. Then there's K with KK. They don't like that one too. No K, no KK. I do use that K and KK, but not all the time. I use it when probably you've offended me. I want you to know I'm angry. You can't see my reaction. So I use K, and people that know me well, if I use K or KK on you, like addressing you when I'm texting you, or that OWK, I don't use that one too. So if I use this, I'm upset. I want you to know I'm upset. I want you to ask me why I'm upset. I don't just use it in a random conversation. Guys, please, I know you're hearing the noise in my background. I have a school behind my house, and today is a school day, a weekday, and kids are being kids right now. Um, there are a lot of interview questions which I already made mention of. What else? Interview questions too. Somebody doesn't like hey and I to start every conversation. I dig that. She was like, you can't just go offline and come back and telling me A after like we had a conversation recently and it was A like earlier that day, and to continue the conversation you go back with I dig. You can't be telling the same person good morning over and over, even in physical conversations. So let's not take that energy to chatting. Okay, I feel like I'm guilty on this one, so I'll take notes too. No A I after having a conversation with that person that same day, or not using A and I in every conversation. Let's try and be cheesy sometimes. Maybe that's what they want. I don't know. Okay, somebody else is like, flirting should be toned down. Like, don't be flirting with me all the time. A little bit of flattery is okay, but tone down on the flirting. Like, we're not there yet. Another person said asking too much questions. I feel like this one is still into that interview like questions. So don't ask all the questions at the same time. I feel that's what she's trying to get at. Or he, okay, she is trying to get at. If you want to know something, don't ask everything at the same time. Probably break them down, divide them. Don't ask them everything today. You can't get to know one person in a day. You get to know someone like bit by bit. So don't throw everything out like that. Then somebody said using all caps. Yes, people do this. All the conversation, everything is a capital letter. H, hi, capital letter. I, how are you? Capital letter, everything. They said it's weird. So please don't wear out your chatting partner. They don't deserve this. So I think that's all. I don't want to use much of your time. So thank you guys for watching, and please like, subscribe, share, and come back. Bye.